European countries have made recent announcements that they're sending additional aid to Ukraine. Today, the Pentagon hints that the U.S. could send more help to Ukraine as well. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp joins us live. Rachel, what has the Pentagon said on this so far?
Well, good evening, Mike. So far, the Pentagon says that we could expect an additional aid package going over to Ukraine, but they really haven't gone into too much detail as to what that looks like yet. And as you just said, other European countries have made recent announcements about sending weapons to Ukraine, but there's also been some hesitation, particularly from Germany. There's been reports that Germany is hesitant to send tanks over to Ukraine unless the U.S. sends tanks too. Now, the Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin is in Germany right now. The New York Times reports that there have been debates between the Germans and the U.S. on sending tanks to Ukraine. Now, during a briefing from the Pentagon officials this afternoon, they say the U.S. has helped Ukraine with their requests in various aid packages, stating when they need things like air defense systems or armored cars, the U.S. helped provide that. Now, recently, the UK and Estonia have made their own announcements of additional weapons they're sending to Ukraine. Now, one of the questions that was floating around the briefing was related to Crimea. Now, just for reference, Crimea was annexed by Russia years ago from Ukraine and is still under Russian control. The Pentagon was asked if this is concerning to the U.S. if Ukrainians plan to use any weapons they received from the U.S. to regain Crimea. Now, here's what they said.
Crimea is part of Ukraine. We've long held that position. We've said that is, we certainly support the Ukrainians taking back their territory by any means that they can, and whatever weapons they are using. So again, we have not shied away from stating that fact from the very beginning.
The New York Times is reporting that after months of talks with Ukrainian officials, the U.S. is warming up to helping Ukraine regain Crimea. Now, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky announced in a video appearance at the World Economic Forum that he vows to take back Crimea. Now, even though that the U.S. maintains that Crimea is part of Ukraine, the Times is reporting, Mike, that basically they've been hesitant. The U.S. has been hesitant to send additional weapons for Ukraine to mount an offensive, worried that it could escalate the conflict. Back to you.